Okay, Taurus, this is part two. Hopefully we'll get some good information here. All right, so now remember we ended the things on with this Queen of Swords energy, okay? The Queen of Swords is oftentimes referred to as like the Ice Queen energy. This Queen of Swords. I just got something. All right, so this particular Queen of Swords is wounded, okay, but not necessarily moving through life as a victim. Okay, this here is your outcome. Okay, but the energy is kind of mixed in with this energy of the six of wands. But remember this, I'm sorry, the Six of Swords, remember it was in reverse, okay, over here somewhere. And so yeah, that was over there, and this is the one that I was using, or dedicating to the outcome clarifying Queen of Swords energies, which is the Two of Wands. Okay, it's I'm gonna just keep it in the upright, but it was kind of like wonky, or it wasn't all the way up and down. And for me, sometimes it just have a bearing on the outcome, or the interpretation of the message, right? It's your outcome. Okay, what's this? What is this is saying is there's this clarity. I mean, crystal clear clarity, and also, since this Six of Swords, which represents unexpected traveling to get to newer, better places, or to get to a safe place, that option is being withheld, or is not a wise choice in your mind right now. You have got also that came out topsy-turvy for your outcome. You also got the Two of Wands energy. So these all three of these energies are this is your outcome. This is your current situation. When and if you resonate with this message in and at all, and like in any type of way, shape, or form, at any specific position. I know I'm at the end already, but I got to go back through the others here. That is where I would advise you to, make some adjustments. If you feel that it's resonating with you, make some adjustments that would be more closer to what the outcome is that you want to happen. Now, like I said, it's like the outcome of having the Queen of Swords energy is like, no, you're not going anywhere. You don't have to go anywhere. It's tight. There's a tightness, a tight, microscopic, micromanaged, toxic. I'm feeling toxicity way a lot. So there could be like some type of a toxic situation. And now, some of us like it like that. So don't get me wrong. This is not judge day. I'm just saying these are the energies that came out. You saw me shuffle. You saw me shuffle a lot. Taurus for September 2021. Yeah, you saw me shuffle a lot. Okay. She whiz, Lordy. Okay, now. The price that you have paid for your outcome, which I don't know if I guess like depending on the situation, it's relevant. I guess I could grade it as like, I don't know, like an incomplete or something like that, because the way the card was, upside down, and then the Two of Wands, it didn't, Two of Wands represents ships coming in, but not yet. They didn't, but you're still there, and you've got like, some kind of a like a support system. But for this to be the outcome, I would advise you to get yourself ready for change. because I'm not saying, fucking damn it, get out of here. I'm sorry. I mean, you know what, y'all? I do apologize. A bug and opened up the door, so I had to cover up my wine. Yeah. What was I going to say? Taurus, just get prepared for possible the possibilities of there being some type of a move that feels like it's going to be sudden or something like that. But it's like don't go or go. I'm That's literally the energy that I'm getting. Like I'm just getting like this in my mind's eye, like an orb, and it's orbing like a, yeah, I was gonna say like a Rubik's cube. Anyway, let me get back to the top. Okay, so like I said, we started out with Archangel Michael clarified. I'm sorry, we started out with the Three of Cups. So there's a celebration. The celebration is being clarified by the Chariot. The Chariot is representational of you taking the world by storm. It's also representational of a vehicle and a car. And it also sometimes can represent police activity. I'm just saying, I seen a lot of that this morning, even though this morning was Aries, and so now we're in Taurus, and the Chariot is represented, by the zodiac sign of Cancer. Cancer is anyway. There's lots, even in this first card that we got out here. There's so much mystery in this one. Even though the Three of Cups generally a lot of times they can represent third party relations and stuff like that. Hey Taurus, you know what? That could just be it. There's a third party relationship going on. I'm not going to say that could be it. There's some type of situation going on where there's third party involvements, it going on, and it might be becoming apparent. Number one, okay, your partner could want to still be willing to work with you, and yeah, I don't know who's doing what. I don't know, like, I don't know if it's you or your partner, but either one of you could, be involved in some third party activity. But the third party activity can literally mean something with police activity. Like there could be a third party person that is what they call them things, like one of them reporter people that set up like buys, like drug buys and informant. There could be that. That could, yeah, that could that. For it to be multiplied by the Hanged Man, and the Hanged Man is being clarified by the Eight of Cups, walking away from a situation, to go find your wish fulfillment. But it's the Hanged Man. It's the Hanged Man. So I'm getting several different possible timelines with this here so far, and I'm not even started yet. I tell you that, I guarantee you. Taurus, listen to me and hear me nice, clean, and good and well. Okay. You want to start dotting all of your I's and crossing all of your T's. If I were you, Taurus, I would remove my energy, from anything suspicious right now. We're in the month of September. What's going into October? I think October is like hot month anyway. Like, isn't that's like elections, and there's a lot of time to pay the piper type of an energy right now. Plus, there's just a lot going on energetically in general with any and every single person on this planet right now. I don't know if you feel it, but I can feel it. Definitely. So it's not necessarily that you're doing any particular things so wrong. Like I said, this is not a judgment. This is not something I'm not hating, nor am I saying, oh, good job. And I'm not complimenting. I'm just letting you know what my cards are saying and what my intuition and what my folks are, telling me to let you guys know. That's that. Okay, Taurus. You guys are into your, you like things to be nice and clean, quality, and just pretty, just in general. That is what, a higher vibrational Taurus is and indicates. You've got your standards and you don't really seem to ever decline on them, and your standards are very What is that a word? Doggone it. You're like into a lot of, it just skipped my mind again, but things. And I do apologize. This happens every single time I do a read. Like I forget words. Like, and anyway, we'll work on that. Materialist. There's lots of material that you've got in your at the top of your bucket list. And like I said, there's no judgment. That is actually and literally a characteristic of your zodiacal makeup as a Taurus sun sign, and in other aspects of your chart that you need to get a hold of also, but that's another topic. Taurus, um, you've got the Three of Cups showed up again, but it showed up again this time to clarify the Five of Wands, that petty, argumentative, competitive, um, nonsense and fuckery and stuff like that. Peace of mind is not being had. It's almost laughable, and it's being clarified once again by, the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is out here twice. Understand me now. There's jeopardy there. There's some type of situation going on between you and a loved one that has to do with a third party. But now, do not make a mistake and forget that I told you that there's something going on possibly with the law as well. I feel legally, I feel that about maybe 40%. I do. That's how I'm feeling. Maybe 40% of you are very, very, very next to some type of a legal situation that has to do with an informant, or some type of a legal situation that has to do with, a setup. And now, mind you, not that I want to intertwine any energies and things like that, but I did get that energy of a setup, but it was a different kind of a setup. But this kind of stuff I'm feeling is like an informant, like what do you do? Like an undercover cop type of informant type of situation going on, Taurus. So you really want to be mindful of that. I'm thinking that and also this petty, catty, argumentative energy, being clarified by the Three of Cups, is indicative of you just have a lot going on, Taurus, and you're it. Like, I mean, you're Mr. and Mrs. It. And so you're naturally, I would advise y'all to stay in the house. Y'all better stay in the house and just stay home. I would even go on a vacation or somewhere. I would get your name out of the spotlight or something like that, because this is not the time. But and I know that it's not fair for you to have to do that, but that is what I would advise you to do if you are, in business dealings that are being envied. There's a lot of envy, jealousy in your midst. You're hurting people's feelings and shit, Taurus. I'm trying to tell you, like, you is heartbreaking on people and stuff like that. And it's actually literally affecting you in several different kinds of ways. You've got the missus that's going to come out, or the mister, so whatever you want to say. This Queen of Swords outcome is like, I ain't gonna let you go. So that could be a good thing for you. Ooh, I wish you could see me. Oh my god. Taurus. I got legal. That's all I'm saying. I see the pole. I see but do I feel like it's actually gonna? No, I don't. I just don't see it. I feel like you're very, very, very next to. And when I say next to, I mean very close. I mean, like, you're touching elbows, you're rubbing elbows with an eye. Someone is not on your side. Someone is being forced or ultimatumed, you know. When I'm looking at the police part side of it, there's an ultimatum, like somebody wants to beat something or beat some type of a situation of their own, and so they're willing to turn over on you, or that could be happening vice versa, Taurus. Okay. There could be a fire sign is involved here. So far, you got a fire, and you've got major arcana Piscean, energy. That's who and what the Hanged Man is representational of. Yeah, but the Hanged Man energy is being clarified by the Eight of Cups, which always indicates walking away from a situation. I'm gonna get back to that right there. I might have to get another clarifier. But what I'm saying, you know how sometimes walking away from a situation is sometimes doing nothing is it enough. Sometimes doing nothing is doing something is the antidote to certain dilemmas. So that's where I'm at with that right now. I'm not finalizing it at this point in time, and there might even be a part three. Taurus, y'all is doing too much. Okay, moving along, you have the Nine of Swords energy. Like I said, that always represents some type of spiritual, physical, um, abusiveness, going on. It's being represented by the by the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is representational of, usually being locked out, being on the outs, being left out, okay? Being left out in the cold, not being accepted, not being heard, not being safe and sound and secure. And for it to be clarifying the Nine of Swords energy, that obviously, like I did say again, that's present time. Um, there could even, what I also can see, there could be like a monitor or an ankle thing. Something is really, 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 very, very by the skin of my chin ish. That's the feeling that I'm getting. Okay, so just know that. Anyway, I'm gonna move past this here. You got so much people saying things. So much is being said, and so many people want to get a piece of you. It's a good thing to grow slow sometimes, Taurus. Look, you got the Ten of Pentacles here. This is representing the person that's going to be of assistance to you. This person is going to be an earth sign, so this person will be a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus like your own self. I'm feeling more Capricornish-ish. I'm feeling more towards the Capricorn / Virgo tag team duo or what have you. This could be a relative because it's the Ten of Coins and it represents inheritance. Okay, so there could be a relative that is either a Capricorn and a relative that is a Virgo that is going to be of assistance to you. Now, this is being clarified. It's being clarified by the Lover's card, right? So there also could be a person that is a Gemini, or an air sign. But I'm Geminiing it all the way here though. And this person could actually literally be your lover or somebody that you are in a close, committed situation with. Perhaps all three of these energies are going to step in for you, Taurus. Okay? That's not a bad thing. That's just a thing that I'm saying. Now, interference is here. You've got the Seven of Pentacles energy waiting for your return on investments. It's not here yet. And you know what, Taurus? I don't think that it's supposed to be here yet, but I think that you're rushing it and you're needing it and you're wanting it and you're anxious for it. And it's not here yet. And it also can be indicative of failure. Now, there's a tower also that is clarifying that. So instead of there's a major loss en route. Okay, I'm going to just tell you that right now. I hate to say stuff like that to people. But it is part of life and it does happen. And at the same time that there's this loss is coming also with a lot of knowledge, epiphanies, about some things that you didn't know or consider. Some areas that you haven't, you've not really considered. There's a lot that you need to really just take inventory in and about, and moving forward. And there's definitely a need to, be astounded and be quiet at the same time. Moving forward, though, there's an unexpected event in addition to the freaking already tower interference energy. You do have the Ace of Swords. Like I said, the Ace of Swords is clarity. It's I can see clearly now. You can see better. And then at the same time, it's actually being clarified by the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is also indicative of, there can be some type of a loss. But if you just hold on, don't react so quickly, you will realize that all is not lost. and there's like extreme clarity. All right. The clarity is coming. It's painful clarity too at the same time though, Taurus. I ain't gonna hold you. You have the Three of Swords energy, so that's like usually a heartbreak, disappointment, intentionally even too. Like a really not good disappointment. Like it's three swords. It's three swords, you know, in a heart. The good part about this here is so much wisdom and knowledge. It's being clarified by major arcana. What's this here? Temperance. Temperance, major wise, it is representational to Sagittarius. Here it says reconciliation regains the favor of those one has offended. So there's a harsh realization that's coming through, like a big bang boom type of a way. All right, Taurus. And then the price that has been paid for this outcome, that is not, I don't necessarily, I want more. Okay, so, but it's not, it could be worse, is what I'm saying, I guess. You paid this price here. You've got this number nine of wands energy. Number nine of wands energy it's like scattered. It's all over the place. It's watching. It's a lot of angst. It's continuous, nonstop, even also. And then for it to be being clarified by the a Knight of Swords energy, it's nagging. There's that. Like it's like a nagging, gnawing type of level of irritation that you can't stand a lot of. Okay. Like I said, your outcome is this crystal clear Queen of Swords energy, clarified by the Two of Wands. The Queen of Swords is an energy of holding, I'll hold you down. Energy, and for some reason, but you already know you're like on thin ice, Taurus. And the thin ice part is not only at home personally, it is also in the thralls. There's the law involved here. You are being looked at and watched. And I yeah. Okay, so if I were you, I would definitely take heed. All is not lost, because what you are going through is part of life. It happens to every last one of us at one point in time, and I would love to see how you fare and how you actually turn this into an upgrade, Taurus. Okay, because the energy is definitely here. I definitely did shuffle. I used my Lord Ganesha Oracle cards this morning, so I'll do that again, and that's how we're going to do for the September reads. All right, let me make sure we got everything in order. I like Ganesh because it's usual. It's very simple, even in times of corrections. When Ganesha is giving you a correction, it's done in such a way that it can actually be absorbed and realized, and then implemented. It's not offensive. A lot of times cards and people, and we have a tendency sometimes to not like to be criticized. And Taurus, I'm even feeling like God, I feel like our ancestors are like being nice with this. This reading is very, very, very nice. If this was coming from a different line, there would be curse words and there would be more. So I'm being asked to just be very crystal clear, thin ice. Okay, there's thin ice. That's professionally, that's personally. Okay, like just by the skin of your chin, thin ice. My stomach hurts. I feel it like when I say thin ice to you. Like I don't know. It could be you. It could be someone pertaining to you, Taurus, but you are definitely being stalked. It says positive outlook from my Lord Ganesh deck, so that's nice. Okay, let me see what that says. I'm going to read it from the book. Let me see here. Oh gosh, maybe I'll do another one. I got 2 minutes. All right, so yeah, a positive outlook from my Lord Ganesha Oracle is number 29. Let me see. And it says here, oh gosh, I have to yawn 1 second. It's hard. I don't mean to keep having all these interruptions in these situations for your read. I'm feeling a lot of interference and that there are some energies and entities that do not want this to get to you. So that being said, just hold tight, Taurus. Okay, so it says positive outlook. It says how you feel depends on your own mental attitude. All right, so the many faces of Ganesha reflect how you feel about different aspects of your life: spirituality, health, finances, relationship, and emotional well-being. It is important to remember that circumstances are not good or bad, but neutral. Neutral. Uh, it is how you approach the situation that will determine your outcome. If you choose to see something as depressing, it will be. If you choose to see something as encouraging, it will be. Your mind determines how your day will go. Your state of mind has influence over your body, your relationships, your emotional well being, and how you view your finances. Every day, you are so careful when considering what you will eat during uh, that day. You have an opportunity to be just as discerning when it comes to how you think. Hmm, that was a mouthful right there, Taurus. I'm going to read that part again. It says, every day you are so careful when considering what you will eat during that day. You have an opportunity to be just as discerning when it comes to how you think. You can conquer your moods, no matter how bad a mood you seem to be in. Make up your mind that you are not going to be controlled by your moods anymore. If you do find yourself in a low disposition, take a moment to acknowledge what brought this up for you. Take positive action to shift back to happiness or being positive. That is Lord Ganesha's advice to you, Taurus. That is mine. For me, I would want more. So I'm going to take it some more farther here. Which ones? I don't have all my cards out, like I said. Oh, Taurus, I don't want to do a part 3. Oh, Lordy. You know what, Taurus? I'm just going to end up doing another part 3 for you. You know what? I owe it to you guys. You're worth it, and there will be a part 3. If not, I'll let you know. But we're going to stop there because I want to try my Reiki cards, and I also want to try I want to try all the cards that I have out on my desk here, but I don't want to get cut off and chopped up. I hate when that happens a lot. So, Taurus, we're going to stop this part 2 right here, and I'll see you for part 3. Okay. Thank you so much, Taurus, for your patience.